It was evening, and two young girls had gone out to have some fun after a long week. The city lights faded behind them as they drove down a quiet country road. But suddenly, they saw something lying in the middle of the road. They pulled over and pointed their headlights toward it. It was a fox, trembling in pain. Its leg was twisted unnaturally. Clearly, it had been hit by a car. Whoever had hit the poor fox had just driven away. But these two girls were different. Without hesitation, they grabbed an empty cardboard box from the trunk. They gently placed the injured fox inside, even as it whimpered in pain. Then they started the car and rushed to the nearest animal hospital. The veterinarian immediately began the examination. The fox's body temperature was dangerously high. He gave it an injection to reduce the fever, while everyone watched anxiously. About half an hour later, its temperature finally began to drop. An X-ray revealed a fracture in its hind leg. The doctor carefully wrapped the leg and explained the treatment plan. When the fox began to eat the food they offered, everyone smiled with relief. But one question remained. How could someone just leave it there to die? The fox was only about 4 or 5 months old, far too young to survive on its own. The brave girls decided to take it home and care for it themselves. They placed it back into the box and drove back toward home. To help it feel safe, they set up a large wire cage for the fox to rest in. But the fox didn't like being in a cage. After all, it was still a wild animal. Day by day, with gentle care and affection, it started to trust them, behaving more like a pet dog than a wild fox. When it finally healed and they released it, the fox refused to leave. It waited at the door for hours, longing for the love it had found. True kindness is giving a life a reason to hope again. Sometimes love isn't found in freedom, but in the gentle hands that choose to care. Dear friend, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like for new videos.